Hello everybody and welcome back to Cities Skylines. How are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just watching this guy take these turns like a total fucking mad lad. Holy shit, do you see it? Oh my god. Yeah, so we're starting off this episode with some just views of this dude driving to some sort of agricultural center. Yeah. Which we helped upgrade in the last episode. So yeah, basically, we did some improvements to the city. We introduced this train line over here that goes across like that. And what we're doing today is we're just trying to get us up to our next population standpoint or whatever, which is, sorry I left the dude, Big City. Big City is 12k population, and it's what we need to get to the next unlockable area, which will be right here. And that'll help us start the downtown of our area. See some nice super fast trains just flying through our area. Alright, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna start off by, I'm gonna build another neighborhood. But this one's gonna be, actually, it's gonna be like a small town, but it's gonna be like located over here. Yeah. I know, like, to scale it's kind of bad, but I want to do it. I want to do it. Yeah, there's nothing important over here. There's no, like, really useful resources or anything on the ground. So, doing this. Alright, now it's not exactly going to be a like real town or anything. It's gonna be like a weird like low density to mid density neighborhood with some shops. Yeah. Actually, there we go. And that'll be, I'm gonna highlight it as another area. All right. Well, I named this place over here Panther Square. Should be pretty nice. I think Panther Square will be great. All we need is for people to start moving in, bringing their businesses over. I need to put water hooked up to it, 'cause that would be bad, not having water. Alright, so now we have the water hooked up, and we're just waiting. So I feel... So this is over here. This is all getting sorted out and is working, and this is our expansion. I expanded it a little bit more in the last episode and stuff like that. But I'm no longer expanding over there for the most part in this area. What we have to do is wait for this, I believe, or until we can build downtown Pensacola, and then we can eventually spread it back this way. So this is Panther Square, and it's already starting to get some stuff in, which I'm gonna have to power some way or another. Oof. Not fun. Alright. So this will eventually start getting people pouring into it. Which should be good. It'll eventually have people in it, and that'll be good. And we're getting them now. But we're not getting that much of an increase. Oh, I have it paused. During this time of nothing happening here, I remembered that this place is going to need utilities. And so this here. This bad boy here. And of course, a good old elementary school and a good old high school way over here. That should help with the problem that we have at the moment. And that should allow us to get extra electricity over there. Yep, it does. Awesome. And we have a little town building up around this area. And I would like to think that it is one of the towns that mostly employs over here. So it's like the industry or whatever built this town up in order to basically like get things rolling in that area. Yeah. All right, well, our grand city here is looking like it is bustling quite quickly. It's growing. Traffic is getting pretty bad for some reason. That's kind of concerning. It's quite concerning. But other than that, for the most part, we are doing perfectly fine. You know what? I'm going to add an on and off ramp right here. That's how it's going to look. On, off. And then I'm going to do that thing where they bring it down. It doesn't matter anyway. All we need is an on and an off ramp right there. So that people aren't crowding up this area over here if they need to get over here. Yeah, that should help with our traffic problem. Hopefully. You know what I've realized that's probably causing this traffic? Both this entrance and that one over there both connect. So we can actually disconnect this line from that line, and it shouldn't cause much of a problem. So if I just do this, we'll be fine. They'll just be redirected over here, which is fine because they can take that capacity. Yeah, that's great. That works. See, that should help. That should help with our traffic and it getting clogged up in this area. Oh my god! What the hell? Oh lord, it's just gridlock. Hopefully it'll clear itself eventually. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, while this is happening, I'm gonna just have to put one of you there. Because this is insane. What caused this? My god. Oh, I mean, on the bright side, we can now expand. There we go. So now we got that land over here. And we can even start building the grid over here. So, for the most part, I want it built out of these road with turning lane. And I want it built on this side of the thing. And it's going to be a grid that's not in the same shape. Here, of course, is the downtown, which will be separated in segments like this. So, of course, it's you see it like this, but then as it goes over to right here, it'll hit these roads. And it'll go like so. So 1 second. It'll go here. It'll cut like this. Get rid of that. That's not supposed to be connected. Actually, the other way around, where the middle one is connected. That is perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, well, how I designed it is actually these will be the two large. Shut up, dog. Why are you angry? Why are you sad? Anyway, these will be the two largest city blocks. Like density wise, the other ones will be quite a bit less dense. But as you can see, I have all dense. Like it's 100% dense right here. And is that a person already walking? No, it's a fire hydrant. It's like, how would they get over here? My dog is going insane. And then of course they're going to jump over the bridge or whatever. Here. Okay. For as of right now, I have an idea to try something right here. And it's gonna start out like this. And this at first is the only way people are gonna be able to get over here. Just for fun. Okay, so now that I have this area that's starting to be built in this grid pattern that I'm gonna keep for most of the city. Yeah. So the only way to get over here right now is to hop on a train and drive on over. Yeah, there's already people living here. This is decently entertaining. And then on the other side of it, well, first of all, need to create something similar. We need to hook the two roads together. Here. I hate sometimes how this game generates land that is not too steep. Push this back. Now down. Boom. There we go. That needs to be upgraded to these type of roads though. Actually, right here, you're not turning, so here is okay. Not there, but up here. I'll do the same for it over here. Yeah. So now that we have this area set up, I want to do the same thing that we did over there over here. Cargo. So over here we're gonna have a cargo station, right? Cargo. Actually, I'm gonna take out a loan first, so I can afford this. Cargo station is not on that road. It's going to be on a one-way road, a one-way alley road, so that it doesn't cause up too much of a problem for jamming. Great. Great, 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 great. Ah, lovely. Nothing like climbing up an absolute vertical. Oh, this city is so whack. But it's great. It's perfect. slope too steep. God damn it. How about now? Alright. And then, of course, we gotta have the transfer lines or whatever. Not really transfer lines, but something like that. Oh my god, that's looking pretty good now. I do say so myself. Then this side, we need to make a way for it too. Alright, I think that's fine. Yeah. And then we gotta put some sort of power source next to it. There we go. Perfect. Everything works fine. Now, in order to get the passengers over, of course, we gotta build the passenger train, which we'll wait for money to get. Alright, so now I'm back over in hell, and I'm fixing up the traffic patterns, and what I did is I just kind of changed this one to go straight, and then I made it so that this one could only go straight. And now it's kind of fixing up the traffic pattern for the most part. It's helping to an incredible degree. Okay, so I finally connected the two cities up via Willow Boulevard, and we'll see how this goes when it starts to run. So of course, you know, we're not gonna get, well, I mean, we have these people coming in, but they're just tourists. But what we really need is for people to start rushing down this road and moving in. And we have plenty of that popping in. So back to what I came over here for. And we still don't have enough money for it. You need 45,000. Alright, so basically we're having unemployment problems over here. But those should be fixed pretty quickly once we start getting people moving in over here, which they should be doing at about now. And on top of that, I'm adding in a station right here, so that should even make it even more quicker. Sorry, English is awful to me, even though I always speak it. So I came up with like one of the dumbest ways to get some people to start leaving the city. And believe you me, it's pretty dumb. Yeah. And hopefully it starts getting some people to leave. And starts freeing up some of the traffic. Because good lord, we know that needs to be done. Alright, so I'm actually getting some traffic flow back here. But it's just not enough. I'm gonna have to put in this normal station right here. And then fix what needs to be fixed in the next episode. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Alright, so line starts here. Line goes to here. Line comes back to here. There we go. Now we got a metro rail that goes across town. And that should limit some of the traffic back and forth, because it looks like anything we can do to limit traffic will help us. Yeah, this is gonna be rough, very rough. It's just absolute gridlock in some of the places down here, but it's freeing up, And it'll continue to free up. Alright. Well, we finally have some passengers riding down. Wow. They're on their way. Confused. Yeah, I would be confused because I accidentally tore off the back half of your train. It's all the way down there. Passenger confused. Yep. Did you look at that? We're coming into the station. I am going to change these over to the new model. So, yeah. See that fill up, go back, and then it'll be the new one, or whatever it was. So, I wonder if it's possible to put a bypass route through the middle. I'm definitely asking for way too much when I say this. Alright, at the very end of this episode, I just wanted to show a weird side effect of the how I built this. We have tourists just walking all the way back. Like, literally just walking all the way. Which is hilarious. Like, we have several of them just walking over.